Now, I'm going to go to the book of Jeremiah again. I want to say something that I'm up the ante a bit and talk about a new covenant. As you know, we are all new covenant people. Now, again, just as a casual reminder, we can't repeat everything we said. The new covenant did not start in the book of Matthew. The new covenant started when Jesus died. Okay? So the shedding of blood is no forgiveness of sin. Okay? The new covenant started when Jesus died. So that a lot of the things you see Jesus say is really in an old covenant dimension. For example, when Jesus says, if your eye offends you, pluck it out. You don't have to go and dig your eye out of the mess. You have to dig your eye. Is that what I'm saying here? You have to dig that figuratively. If your hand offends you, cut it off. You ever had people say, I believe the Bible, I believe everything, that's everything, drop everything in the Bible. Let them say that? Yeah? But they still have the two hands. And they still have the two eyes. And at some point, you have to agree that their eye offended. They look what they're not supposed to do. Are you understanding? So that talk about I believe the Bible literally is rarely as a role. So people they don't practice it. But the point you have to understand that Jesus stood in the whole covenant and preached a new covenant. Understand? He stood up and he introduced a new covenant. Jesus and John the Baptist were transitional leaders. I believe in a real sense, we are transitional leaders today. The world has changed. I want to push your consciousness in a new place. The new covenant really started when Jesus died. But the old covenant, when we talk about the old covenant, we're not talking about Abraham, we're not talking about Noah, we're not even talking about David. We talk about Moses. The old covenant was at Sinai, okay, when the law was given. For example, God dealt differently with Noah. Noah, how do they call it grandfather? You remember that Noah, I want to say hello to our friends on Facebook. We have a lot of people listening to us on Facebook, even as far as New York, and on different parts of the world they're listening to us. So we want to say hello to our friends on Facebook as well. Noah had a different kind of covenant. Noah would call it grandfather. Noah's remember Noah planted vineyards, Noah even from the insects, but yet when God was blessing Noah, God was working with Noah because God was blessing Noah in spite of him. So to Abraham lied about his wife. Abraham said to Pharaoh, this girl is not my wife, she is my sister. And God turned around instead of punishing Abraham, he punished Pharaoh. He made every woman in Egypt, in Pharaoh's harem, you see. So that was a different kind of covenant. When Moses came to Sinai with Israel, God told Moses, get Israel together, I want to make a covenant. I want to be their God, they would be my people, I want a nation of priests. It was never God's intention just to have one tribe, the Levites as priests. He wanted a whole nation of priests. God wanted to be their personal God. They, on the other hand, couldn't handle that kind of arrangement. They said, Moses, you go talk to God, and when you hear from God, you talk to us. Now, what that does, that arrangement, remember these people were slaves for 400 years, and they depended on Pharaoh for everything. And so the only concept they have of an authority figure is Pharaoh. Pharaoh fed you, Pharaoh told you when you can go to bed, when you can get up, how many kids you can have, how long you have to work, if you could make rich with straw. Their lives were controlled by this master, this slave master. So when you say God, when you say Father, the first thing comes to their mind is Pharaoh. So, in other words, the way they dealt with Pharaoh is, you tell us what to do now, and we do what we have to do. Whether we realize it or not, that mentality is still in the earth. Still in the earth. I was having a nice conversation again with Samuel, my philosopher, right? And we were talking about the history of carnival. And carnival, we call it culture now, and well, I suppose it's part of our culture, but really, it originated during the days of slavery, remember that? And the European slave masters, they brought across the concept of the Mardi Gras, the carnival of Europe. So let me year they will celebrate it. Now the slaves would mock their slave masters in the process. And they would mock their slave masters. And they would pretend they were slave masters. So, for example, there's this master they use something like the chapter 19 and they would crack it on the ground. That is a picture of a slave master. So they would mock it. Are you understanding me? So that slavery became, even after slavery went away, it became institutionalized in our celebration and in our culture. Are you understanding me here? And I was saying to him, I said, an oppressed people get themselves in debauchery. You know what I say here? An oppressed people get themselves in debauchery. In other words, they work in all their lives, they're under bondage, under servitude, and you give them a window. You know that? You run shop. Go and wine and jam, wine fast. And I say to Simon, the only reason they wine and fast is because they show them not to think what they're doing. But that's another story. But you understand what I'm saying here? And so, these things have become part of our culture. Understand what I'm saying? But whether we realize it or not, the culture is changing. People will take it. Right now, your predominant or prevailing culture is not carnival. Your prevailing culture is crime. Your prevailing culture is fear. People being like, that is the culture. You understand me? Mistrust. The culture has changed under our noses and we don't realize it. Understand what I'm saying there? And so, now there's a lot. Somebody said, isn't there any good out of it? I believe that what you see now is a reflection of people's talent, people's ability. But we need to use that in a sanctified way. We need to use that for productive purposes. I think there are people very creative in the arts in this country. But when you don't have your head straight, then you pervert your own skills. And you pervert your own talents. So what you have today is a clear version is a wrong version. Understand? We need to return to the right version. Okay? And you will never truly be happy or satisfied until you get the right version of yourself. So whether we realize it or not, the context of slavery, the background of slavery, the history of slavery is still affecting us 200 years afterwards. Understand? So much so, the way the slave masters are going up on the street road now, the way the slave masters rule is mostly divide and rule. Divide and rule. So they separated the Indians from the Africans, and they say, you better than them, they're better than you. And they still do it. So much so that culture has found its way into our politics. So we have politics that's based on tribalism and race rather than issues. Okay? So you see, the kingdom of God is meant to change all of it. So when God talks about a new covenant, that's what it means. It means a new way of thinking. This is not just a church thing. This is a cultural thing. This is a societal thing. This is how you change society. The only way to change society is to write the laws of God, write new laws, and write it in their hearts. Are you following here? Let me go further and show you. Behold, the days come, says the Lord. I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Israel. A new covenant, a new covenant. Say new. Say new means new. Not according to the covenant that made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt. So God said, listen, what I am doing now is telling you this is not, in other words, I'm not relating to us about the slaves anymore. I've come to you, Sheldon, I've come to you, Walterine, I've come to you, Kelvin Mohammed, I've come to you, Lisa, and I want to do something new. Don't tell me what happened to your father. Don't tell me your father hurt you, and this one hurt you, and this one. I'm doing something new. Do you want to start life all over again? I'm giving you a chance to have an entirely different mindset. Okay? He says, I come to which they break. Although I was a husband unto them, says the Lord. Why does God use the expression of a husband? Because when he makes a covenant with you, it's like entering a marriage with you. That's what it is. In other words, it's something very, very personal. Everybody today behaves according to whatever culture, to whatever teaching that's in our heart. You may not have gone to school, I believe you have, but you have been written upon by your parents. You've been written upon by your society. Whatever you do today is because of what someone has written upon you, etched into your heart. And God said, I've come to change you. And if you ever want to change, I'm going to make a brand new covenant with you. Will you open your heart and let me do it? That's what he's saying. In other words, when I change you, from now on, every generation of Mohammed from Kelvin Mohammed, it's going to be different. Are you understanding me here? I want to rewrite the history of your family. I want to rewrite the history of your family, Lisa. Are you understanding me? But this will be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days. I will put my laws in their inward path, their inward path. We're going to make it natural. It's like the birds that, if you ever see birds flying, I use the illustration, birds flying in a V. The birds that fly in a V did not go to flight school. It's inside them. It's inside of their being. I am so going to relate to you like a husband, where this thing will come natural to you. When you will have to fight and ask yourself, what is the will of the Lord today? What does God want me to do today? You will be the will of the Lord. People will look at you and say, this is how God operates. You with me here? Hello? You will have to stop and pray for an hour to find out, should I do this or should I do that? You will just know because it's inside your heart. Now this is new, even though we are talking in a new covenant, most of us in the church have not really experienced this yet. Because most of us, religion is a book. Religion is something that's written on a document. It's a doctrine. I have gone beyond doctrine. I have now given you a nature. Right? So I'll put my laws in the inward path. I will write into their heart. And I will be their God. They will be my people. You see? Notice the language. I will be your God. The way God is our God today is by what's written in our hearts. Let me go further. God is no longer in the sky. God is in you. God is no longer in a cloud. He is in you. You understand that? I'll write it in your heart. So really, how do you know God? Or how does God demonstrate himself? How does God evidence or give manifestation of himself? By what he's written inside of you. Amen. God is more than a feeling and an emotion. God is conviction. God is knowing. Are you with me here? For example, you say, Lord, turn up in this home, turn up in this office. How is he going to turn up? He's going to turn up by talking in your heart and telling you what to do. Hello? And then you go and you speak to your child, you discipline your child, you talk to your child. That is God. We still have this feeling with God is some kind of spooky thing, and they don't come in, and there'll be a cloud of smoke, a puff of smoke in the corner, and that is what a puff of smoke cannot work as well as I can do. I don't need a puff of smoke in my house. I need a man making decisions. 1, 2, 3. Hello? We become the will of God in the earth. You are. You get to the place where somebody says, what is the will of God? What is the will of God? And you say, oh, watchman. Are you with me here? It's like the disciples saying to the man that he gave you to go, look on us. The covenant is no longer on tables of stone. You are the covenant of God. Are you with me here? And they shall teach no one, anyone his neighbor, and anyone his brother, saying, know the Lord. They will all know me from the least to the greatest. So that even a child can know the will of God. A child can hear God. At the kindergarten level, you can know the mind of Christ being. At the adult level, you can know. I've seen my children prophesy to adults already. Yes. You can know the mind of Christ. Say, I will forgive their iniquity and remember their sin no more. In this covenant, the knowledge gap is broken. You know, large or small, whether you're old or whether you're young. Yes, the remembrance of sin is no more. One of the things that I see in the new covenant, God removes from your mind the consciousness of sin. When he says, I will forgive you, that's what he means. He doesn't just mean something on a document. You know, it is written on a piece of paper that I forgive Sherman. No. Sherman knows she's forgiven. And because she knows she's forgiven, she acts with authority. Because let me tell you something, the thing that's holding you back from doing what God wants you to do many times is lack of confidence. It is condemnation. Condemnation is a devil. It will restrict you. There are many who want to do stuff, but they say, I'm afraid, I'm not sure. That is no covenant. When you're in new covenant, you know, say no. But that's what means when you covenant. Say no. You know what to do. And knowledge you will find is sometimes greater than faith. Oh my Lord. When you know, you don't need to have faith. If I know how to start my car, I don't want to put the key in the car and say, in the name of Jesus. Shandai Mutai, Zuki Ayama. No. I know. When I turn that key, it is going to work. Come on. Do you pray? Do you confess your sins before you turn the key? When you put your key in that door and you turn it, do you confess your sins before you open your door? Listen. Nobody did. There was no comment. You know. When you know, you don't need faith. It's going to be faith. Yes, you need faith, but it's something greater. There's a dimension even greater than faith. It's called knowing. Say knowing. No, it gives you authority. And this is what God said. I want you to understand the height and the depth and the dimensions of this new covenant. This new covenant is a place of knowing. You just know what to eat. The doctor says when you have cancer, and there's a knowing that comes in your heart that tells you go and eat some bread. Maybe your word was on. Say knowing. Say knowing. Sometimes that's where the gift of faith operates, I found. You walk into the gift of faith then is a supernatural knowing that is going to happen. That's it. You just know that when you talk to this person in this office, they're just going to give you favor. Knowing. The gift of faith is a bold knowing and assurance. Say knowing. Say, Father, I come to the place of knowing. Help me to come into the place of knowledge, even supernatural knowledge. And there's another dimension of the other dimensions of that, okay? I guess we were in a meeting with some brethren from the network yesterday, and we were just examining, I just want to use this as a background, we were just examining the world in which we live. The world in which we live now, the new seeker, is that we are surrounded by some big sharks. We still in a little boat. The world in which we live today, we have some big sharks, people like Donald Trump, who are wrestling everybody. You understand what I'm saying here? And pretty scared to travel. The world in which we live in is a big ocean with some monstrosity from monsters there. And we are trying to navigate that road, the boats. And the boat, by the way, is not a piece of timber. The boat is a thinking. And God is saying, they're yelling that we need a bigger boat. Everybody say we need a bigger boat. And God is say, I need another mind to function today. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to bring we need another level of function. You're like you're driving in traffic. You come to that dead stop, and then you ride by there. That's for a while there. What do you know? Almost up. Congestion, say congestion. Many of us have reached an incongestion. Our minds have been congested. We're in a place of congestion, and we really do not know what to do for. Come on. Never say criminal. I think I do that. need something to fly. Well, you want $1 million. You understand what I'm saying? We need someone to take us beyond the congestion and the traffic that is facing us. Now, something happened with me here and there. I hear the Lord say, stay in the lane. It is like you're traveling and like you do in Trinidad, especially when there's traffic and you're dodging from lane to lane. And you realize when you reach down the road, you 10 minutes afterwards and you realize the lane you wasn't passing. You realize that? Now then you're ready. And I say, gosh, man, should I stay in the lane? And the Lord says, stay in the lane. And a word of the Lord is, stay in the lane. Stay in your lane. Some of us are tempted to change lanes. Stay in your lane. Your lane is number 210. Don't jump from lane to lane. Are you with me here? Tell your neighbor, say, stay in your lane. Traffic don't move. Tell them sometimes it's just one old truck. I'm blocking everything. And I'm saying the industry of works inside to do roads on Monday morning or something like that. Now, you understand what I'm saying? But one of the things I believe we have to do is to navigate. Now, this thing on new covenants when we don't read, because when we talk about new covenant, we're not just talking about religious expression. We talk about new ways of thinking in the earth, new systems, new ways of handling the traffic in the earth. Are you following me here? New ways of handling the congestion. It demands a fundamental shift in our philosophy. The way we manage things in the earth requires something else. We've entered a new season. Now, let me say this to you. The new season is upon the earth. Because of what? Because of the election in America, every nation is going to change. It is going to change. And what we need is the current level of thinking in Christianity is not suited for the changes that's in this season. A lot of people in Christianity still expecting Jesus to come tomorrow, and they wanted why he didn't come yesterday. That kind of thinking is going to keep you in traffic, frustrated, talking in tongues. You understand what I'm saying here? What we need is a new level of thinking. For some people, it may mean a change of jobs. For some people, it may mean a change in which they're dealing with their children. Hello? It means a change of approach. What was right? Why are you so quiet? The way we see ourselves. Because when you're stuck in traffic, you can do different things. Okay? You can get vexed. Or you can talk to the Lord. One of the things you must do when you're in traffic is make sure you have a full tank of gas. Prepare for it. Understand? You know you're going on the road, but what? You expecting traffic? Well, I understand. You're going to be there for a little bit, and you understand me here. Make sure your car looking all right. 1, 2, 3. And I will do some internal preparation. In the spiritual terms, that means when we're talking in tongues, that means building up yourself in the most holy faith. It means replenishing yourself in the Spirit. This is no day to just pray when you come to church on Sunday morning. This is a day for you to pray up yourself in the Holy Ghost. Amen? Now lift your hands. Lift your hands. Pray a little bit. If you can pray in tongues, pray in tongues. Shanta. Rebo, Shikere, Soto, Rebe. Robo, pray up yourself. Pray up yourself. Navigate. Shikare, Mande. Robo, Shikere, Soto. Reba, Shikara, Mande. Reba, Shikara, Santa. Oh, we praise you. We worship you. We pray ourselves into the Spirit. We release the Spirit. We release the gift of the Spirit. We release the gift of faith. We release the knowing of God. We release the knowing of God in our midst. Oh, glory to God. Clap your hands up. Give it praise. You see, listen to me. Now, talking about new paradigm. The flood was coming. No one needed a boat, not a house, not even a church building. You see, you've got to know what is needed in the times that we live in. Are you following me in? You've got to know what kind of structures you need to build. You have to know. If Noah just built a church building, the flood would have taken away in the name of Jesus. If Noah just built a house, the flood would have taken him away. In other words, you have to know how to build in the time in which you live. Hello? You have to build up these paradigms in your mind. You know, well, I'm getting married. I need to buy a car. That's saving to buy the car. I need to buy a house. That's saving to buy the house. I need to put some flowers in front of the yard. That's saving to buy the flowers. All those things are wonderful. But you have to understand the time in which you live. And the time in which you live requires education. The time in which you live means that you have to invest in your children's education before you invest in your fancy house. You see what I'm talking about? 1, 2, 3, Noah's Ark. You've got to know what to build according to the time in which you live. Noah was told to build an ark because the flood was coming. So therefore, let me put it this way. Today, in our parliament, we're fighting over factor bill and who was this and that and the other. We're fighting crime. We're putting monies into the police and doing different things. Yes, they're doing their best. But you see, we're not letting building it up. What you need to do is to target homes. Most of the guys who committed murder, I was told to be the ages of 18 and 24, 25. Young people, am I right? What does that tell you? No father, no mother. The issue needs to be fixed. Build an ark. I need some angels to say amen. You understand what I'm saying here? You've got to know what needs to be built. So before you spend time going on all these trips and going on holidays here and there and building nice stuff, we need to make sure we empower our children. God have mercy. I'm going to come back there and say amen. Some of you shut down on me right. Are you understanding me here? Now we get set down the rubber meets the road. Build an ark. You got to see this is what I mean by the new paradigm, the new way of thinking. This is what I mean by being the will of God.